All right. So, welcome to tonight's business webinar on the doTERRA business opportunity. It just decided to change screen on its own. There you go. So, tonight we're talking about adding a stream of income with an essential oil business. And it's something that I wouldn't have thought was a thing 10 years ago. I didn't even know what essential oils were, to be honest. But I'm really excited about teaching this tonight. So a little bit of background about me and how I came to do this. So these are my four kids, and at the time I was introduced to essential oils, I was pregnant with number four. And I was not looking for business at all. I was looking for solutions for my allergies. I didn't want to take Reactin twice a day anymore. It's not safe to take while you're pregnant. And I was really uncomfortable. It was not really working for me anyways. And I used to take Reactin twice a day for like dust mite allergy, not even just pollen, but like it was year round. And so the oils worked so great that I experimented with them on a lot of other things that winter, because that happened in October. And that whole winter, every time my kids would show up at home with, I don't know, pink eye, or my husband had a bronchitis and like just all kinds of immunity challenges, I used the oils on everybody, including myself. I remember having a sinus infection that year that I used to have every winter. And that was the last winter I've ever had a sinus infection. Praise God. Um, and it worked so well. I thought every single mother on this planet Earth, especially moms, because, kids bring germs, need to have these oils. And that's where my friend said, well, why don't you do this as a business? And I said to her, I am not a business person. I am not a salesperson. Definitely not. I don't even like talking to strangers. And I'm trained in social work, and I actually worked in the church as well. So none of my skills are related to this. But lo and behold, I did not know, but they were, because this business is all about helping people, and it's helping people in their health. It's helping people with their finances with this business. So I fit right in. I just didn't know. So that was just over 9 years ago. So, but let's talk about you, and let's think about what you are looking for. Like, what is bringing you here? Maybe you can put it in the chat if you'd like. Is it that you are looking for freedom from the daily grind, the 9 to 5, the having to work on somebody else's schedule, the lack of flexibility, having to ask for vacation? Is it that you are looking to have an extra stream of income to maybe pay off some debt, or to have more retirement security? So, and it can be another reason. And there is no downside hustle. Downside to a side hustle. There's only benefits to adding another stream of income. And truthfully, this is the real job security right now, to have another source of income. It is not what it used to be, right? And it's just so smart to have another stream of income that doesn't stop because you reach a certain age. When I work with my financial advisor, and at first he was telling me to buy RRSP, and I kept reminding him, I'm not going to turn a certain age and all of a sudden my income drops. What I'm building truly is an income that keeps on coming. So RRSPs are not good for me. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. So having an extra stream of income is a good idea. How do we build it? Well, there's a whole industry that I knew nothing about 10 years ago. Maybe you don't either, but most people, I think, are aware. I don't know why I didn't know it existed. Direct sales, network marketing, MLM, multi-level marketing, has all kinds of names, but it is a wonderful business model. 82% of women in the United States make over $100,000 do it through direct sales. So it clearly is a good path for us women. But tonight I want to talk specifically about doTERRA, but about authentic network marketing, because I don't know about you, but for me, I can't be like that person that will try to sell something to someone that they don't really need. I would feel really yucky inside. And that actually is why a lot of people are uncomfortable with sales. It's because it's not authentic. Like you're trying to tell someone to get something that, well, they could very well live without, right? You just want them to buy it because you get a commission. And I think it's a small percentage of people that are actually comfortable with doing that. For most of us, it does not feel right. So I knew that I could never do that. But I truly believe that every single person in the world should have doTERRA essential oils and our amazing natural product, because not only in my life has it really changed our lives and elevated our wellness, but after 9 years, I've seen countless families have their lives totally impacted so positively by having these products into their homes and the business. It's really changed the course of entire families and changed their daily life, changed their future because of the income that doTERRA provided. So it comes across very authentically when I share the product and when we all share the product in the business. So what network marketing is a way to market the product through word of mouth. And it's something that we all do naturally. When you try a new hair product that works really well, you're just going to naturally tell people, because that's just what we do. We like to tell other people what worked for us. And so that's how network marketing works. Instead of paying ads, billboards, and sponsorships, this company, so companies in the network marketing field, they pay people like you and I as the marketing. So we are benefiting from the marketing budget of the company. So um, it really is incredible how we can make a positive impact on people's lives. And I truly approach people now to talk about doTERRA because I really, really want to help people. And it does not come from a place of wanting it for me, but really for them. And it's really, really a beautiful thing. That's why I love that they chose this business model. It would not be the same if it was just doTERRA bottles sitting on the shelf beside another company. And never mind the fact that it's really not the same product, but we'll get to that. So the word of mouth is a really powerful way to grow a business and to grow your network, the people that you know. The people that I have personally introduced to doTERRA is very small compared to the amount of people that is now in my organization, because it snowballs. One person will tell another, will tell another, will tell another, and all of a sudden you have people in China in your organization that you have no idea who they are and who they're related to. It is an amazing thing. So why choose doTERRA? If we think network marketing is a great idea, okay, good, but why doTERRA? And one thing that I always like to really bring home is that for this kind of business to be strong, is it can't be hype. We can't be like hyping up a product that really does not it does not change lives, right? It really has to be a product that changes lives. And doTERRA and essential oils, our essential oil infused products, really answer a need. People are looking for natural and effective solutions for their health. People are sick of sick care. People are tired of taking pills after pills after pills that do not address the root cause. People want to get well, and that is our mission. That's what we do. We are wellness advocates, and there's really a lot that we can do by just introducing these products into people's lives without knowing the ins and out of health issues. It really is incredible what the creator has put into these little bottles. So there's lots of essential oils on the market. They are definitely not all created equal. There are lots of oils that are actually synthetic, so they're not real essential oils. Real essential oils are just the pure extract from plant. But because essential oils became this craze that a lot of people want to hop on, then there's a lot of people that cut corners, and sometimes they're entirely synthetic. And it's not going to say on the bottle, I am a synthetic essential oil. There is no real regulation for us as consumer to know which one that says pure on it is actually pure. What we need is a third party lab, so a lab that is not attached to the company, to tell us, yes, this is what's in this bottle. And that's what we have with doTERRA. When you look under the bottle, there's a lot number, and you can type that number on source2you.com and you'll see the result of the testing. And that's really important because, well, there's nobody else that does that kind of quality testing. And we want to make sure that the oil we're using is pure, but also potent, not diluted with anything. We're using this for our health, so we want it to be the real deal. All right, so we really can't compare doTERRA essential oils to any other brands out there. And I always make sure that people know that when I teach my classes, I'm like, don't go and try this with an oil that you bought at the mall. Number one, you're not going to have the same results. And I have people tell me all the time they've been using that brand in the mall and they're like, well, essential oils are not that great. I'm like, wait a minute, try this one. And every time they're amazed at how potent they are. So we want to make sure that we know that what we have, it really is something different that is than what it's out there. For example, our peppermint essential oil is very, very concentrated. One drop of this peppermint is like 28 cups of peppermint tea. So the potency is unmatched. We have an incredible backing scientifically, a huge team that got even bigger than on this picture. And pharmaceutical grade has been attained with our lavender oil, which is the first in ever attaining that. So doTERRA is really ahead of the game when it comes to science, when it comes to really producing a quality oil that is also accepted in the medical field. And that's really important for doTERRA and for us as wellness advocates, because really what we want is not another system. You know, we really want to have something that can bridge the gap between modern medicine and natural medicine, and that it's going to be the goal is for wellness. The goal is for the person to be well, whatever the modality is. We want people to be well. There's lots of medical establishments in the States that use doTERRA essential oils. You won't find another brand in a hospital or a clinic. And they're used in all kinds of different settings, post-operative discomfort, for nausea, for the pain. Dentists use them, pediatricians use them. And they are really well known. But what I really love as well about doTERRA is the holistic approach. So we have incredible essential oils, but they also saw a need to really give the body what it needs as a foundational approach to health. So, okay, we could be putting lavender on people if they are having trouble sleeping, but what if it's caused because of the lack of magnesium? There's mineral and vitamin deficiency. Well, we want to fix that first, because that's what the body truly needs to function properly. So we really don't even want the same approach that people take with medicine, which is to put a Band-Aid on things. We can do the same thing with essential oils a lot of times, but no, we really want to look at what is causing this health issue here, and let's deal with the root cause of it. And I'm telling you, this baby right here, the Lifelong Vitality, does fix a lot of things. And actually, my allergies, that's what did it for me. I was using the oils every day. It was working, but I had to use the oils every day until I started using the Lifelong Vitality, the supplement pack. And look at me, like it's even spring. I don't have allergies anymore. It's incredible. So there's also lots of essential oils infused products, and to really help us have a non-toxic house, a lot non-toxic lifestyle, what we put on our skin, what we use to make our house smell nice. So all the personal care and everything, and to clean our home as well so that it's toxin free, so that we are nice to our hormones and our cleansing organs and not causing problems by using toxic products, which I wish we were taught earlier, but here we are, and we are here to help people do that. And doTERRA recently introduced a metabolic health line as well, MetaPower, and that has been quite revolutionary for a lot of people when it comes to managing their weight, managing just their metabolic health overall, and really feeling better, feeling younger, feeling more energetic, and helping manage those blood sugar spikes. Okay, so I want to quickly jump through this ethically and sustainably sourced. Before I go through that, I want you to maybe write down co-impact sourcing, because there's lots of videos that I don't have time to show tonight, but there's a lot of videos on YouTube on co-impact sourcing, and they are really, really heartwarming, and I challenge you not to cry. So doTERRA sources the oils from several countries all over the world, and they are ethically sourced, and that's very, very important. They are really treating people way better than they were in the industry prior to doTERRA coming on the scene. So they really want to make a positive impact in other countries, and not be that American company that goes overseas and takes over and really takes advantage of people. It really is not like that. So they go and find communities that they will partner with small scale farmers, distillers, sometimes farmers that have been farming these crops for generations. So they don't take over these fields, they partner with these farmers, which is really amazing. And I love hearing their stories. Every year at our convention, we hear their stories of how it changed their lives when doTERRA partnered with them, and how it helped their whole community by providing a sustainable income, on-time payment, and doTERRA always makes sure that they take care of the whole community. So if there's a need for water, for schools, and they really get involved, and it really is a beautiful thing to be part of, because it feels like we are part of a humanitarian organization, and not just an essential oil business. On our end, we get these amazing bottles of oils, but on the other end, we get to have a positive impact all over the world. It's truly incredible. A lot of our oils are sourced in developing countries, so that gives us the opportunity to do that. Okay, so let's get into the income potential of doTERRA. So with doTERRA, you're creating a residual income asset. What the heck is that, right? So the reason why we can create a residual income with doTERRA, and the way I like to picture it, is like Niagara Falls. It's an income that keeps on coming. So you work, but then you don't know how much and how long you'll be paid for that work. It's so different than exchanging hours for dollars. So let's say all of the work that I did in my business when I started 9 years ago, well, I'm still getting paid on that today, because we basically introduce people to essential oils. We introduce people to the business, and well, they keep on purchasing, right? The industry average of retention of customers is very, very low, 6 to 11%. In doTERRA, it's 72%. That means about 3/4 of the people that we introduce essential oils to, they purchase on a regular basis. So what does that mean for someone that builds a doTERRA business? That means that the water keeps on coming. And that is why we can create a residual income with doTERRA. So these are just some of the ranks that we can achieve, and some of the average monthly earnings, and the average time to rank. So the compensation plan is very, very, very generous. But what's important to notice is that you could compare compensation plan from other companies till the cows come home. And I have people bring me compensation plans all the time. Hey, can you compare this and tell me if it's as good at doTERRA? I'm like, it doesn't matter. What matters is what you're selling. Is it life-changing? Do people need it? It doesn't matter if it's a great product. If someone, like, if it's not a need, it's not going to fit in people's budget, probably not going to be a strong business. If it's just the same product as they can find in the store, probably not going to build a strong business. But if it's something so unique and so life-changing, like these oils and these amazing essential oil infused products that we have, then that is solid. And that has been solid since they started in 2008. So this business, it truly is very simple. It's not easy. It does take work, but it's simple. It's very low investment because what you're investing is yourself, your time, and you're investing into your health. So you're buying your own products, and that is your biggest investment. You're working with a proven product. You don't have to like reinvent the wheel. Lots of people are using doTERRA already all around the world. So it's a very proven product. You can use other people's stories of how the oils have really helped them. It's relationship based, which is how most people buy their products. 85% of purchases are actually made through a decision made based on the recommendation of someone. We have tons of support. You're never working by yourself, and your past doesn't determine your future. Remember what I said, what my background was? Totally unrelated to sale. So it's simple. And recently, doTERRA added this where our customers now have their own link as well that they can share with their friends. So let's say my friend Sally bought this healthy start kit and now her daughter sleeps so well because of the lavender. Well, she's telling her neighbor next morning, they're talking about how their kids slept. And so the neighbor is going to say, hey, hook me up with some of that lavender, because the lavender I bought from the store does not have that result. Okay, so all she needs to do then is she shares her link, and my customer gets a little kickback, and this friend gets a doTERRA membership for free. And I then have a new customer on my organization. So it's a win-win-win. I love that doTERRA added that. So what do we do all day? We call it pipes. And that means prepare, invite, present, enroll, support. And we do that over and over again. Simple, right? No, probably doesn't make sense to you. So what it means is, well, we prepare. So we do a lot of learning, and we invite people to learn more about essential oils or the business. Then we present like this about the business or essential oils. The enrolling process is when you provide that solution that people need. And whether it's 2 oils or an entire kit. So you do go through the enrolling process, and then support. We have tons of support. We offer lots of education for our customers. Same thing with our teams. And so that's what we do. It's that presenting and that customer support, and then presenting the business and supporting your business partners. But don't worry if that part doesn't make too much sense to you, because we have lots of programs that help you really understand the gist of it and how to get started, what things to learn first, and all of that. We work as a team a lot. And thankfully, the internet has made that really easy for us, and we have lots and lots of support and resources. So this little diagram here is just to show you, okay, so let's say you have, I don't know, 3 to 10 hours a week, and you're thinking, okay, so this is what I have. What can I really accomplish with this? And so to give you, that's to give you an idea. Obviously, if you keep putting that 3 to 10 hours a week, over time, you can get way beyond that. But this is just to give you, so that people are, if someone tells me, I have 3 hours a week and I want to be presidential diamond in 6 months, I'm gonna be like, okay, you're gonna need to put in more time. So yeah, that if that helps give you a visual, and also for you to be able to tell the person that invited you to watch this, so this is what I have, this is what my goal is, can you help me get there? So that's what our role is as a mentor. So the person that had you watch this video tonight, their role is just to help you figure out what your goal is, and then they're going to help you with knowing the steps to get there. And that's it. Because that's a question I get a lot. Is there minimums that I have to sell? No, absolutely not. The goals are set by you and you alone. The goals are reached by you, and we are here to assist you get to where you want to go. So what do you want to create?